Hey guys, India's union budget for 26-27 just dropped yesterday.
This is the first budget prepared in Kartavya Bhavan.
It's Nirmala Sitharaman's ninth straight budget, and for the first time, budget is presented on a Sunday. And the markets reacted instantly. The Sensex fell over 1,000 points and Nifty fell over 2% on a Sunday.
Markets crashed on budget day. The key indices were down 2%
because of one announcement.
I propose to raise the STT on futures to 0.05% from the present 0.02%.
So the big question is this the budget's biggest bug punishing retail traders while trying to curb speculation? Or it is a necessary patch for a system running too hot? Today we will debug the budget factually. No hype, no drama, just logic. If you are salaried, an investor, a trader, or just wondering whether your wallet wins or loses, this breakdown is for you. Let's begin with the most controversial change in the budget, STT on FNO. Here is what changed. Futures STT is now 0.05% up from 0.02%. Option premium STT is 0.15% up from 0.10%. And STT on option exercise is now 0.15% up from 0.125%. For this STT hike, the government's explanation is simple. FNO volumes have exploded. For many people, it became closer to gambling than investing. And the markets hated this move. Right after this speech, broker stocks fell 10 to 18% and the broader market sold off sharply. Retail traders now pay significantly more per trade. On the other hand, high frequency or institutional investors can simply adapt or reduce activity. From a logical point, it does two things. It reduces excessive speculation and bubble-like behavior. It will protect small investors from long-term losses. And make no mistake, this single change caused largest market reaction today. If you trade in FNO, the budget hit you directly. Now let's move to the backbone of the budget. The fiscal deficit is pegged at 4.3% of GDP, down from 4.4% last year. Debt to GDP is at 55.6% with a long-term target of 50% by fiscal year 30-31. This is tight, this is disciplined, and there is no reckless borrowing here. Now, the real star of the budget, capital expenditure. Capex is raised to 12.2 lakh crore, up roughly 9 to 11% from last year. If you include the spending by states and PSUs, the effective Capex hits about 17.15 lakh crore. Where does this money go? Roads, defense, renewables, urban infrastructure, and railways, including 7 high-speed rail corridors. This has been the government's core growth loop since 2019. Well, the logic is clear. Heavy public investment should crowd in private investment and create jobs indirectly. But here is the catch. If private capex doesn't follow, and so far it hasn't, the job creation loop stops immediately. Now to taxes, where most people actually care. There is no changes to any income tax slabs. The new tax regime remains the default. Salaried individuals ending up to roughly 12 to 12.75 lakh can still be tax-free with rebates and deductions. But a new simplified income tax act kicks in from April 1st, 2026. The promise is easy to file and more trust-based compliance. And these are some minor tweaks from the budget. TCS on overseas education, medical expenses and remittances cut to 2%. Duty on personal imports like phone or anything reduced to 10% from 20%. Share buybacks now taxed as capital gains for all shareholders. Nothing dramatic, just patches, not a reflector. So when you step back and look this budget as a whole, one pattern is clear. Budget 2026 is not trying to change directions. It's trying to avoid mistakes. This explains everything we have discussed. The STT hike, the capex focus, and the lack of direct middle class relief. This is a budget built to protect stability, not to deliver surprises. And that's not inherently wrong. But stability always has a cost. It means the pressure stays with middle class, it means pain for retail traders, and it means real relief keeps getting postponed again and again. So, if this budget felt underwhelming, that's not confusion. That's the correct reading. Budget 2026 isn't broken. It's like our government is proceeding with caution. And caution budgets don't feel good. They just try not to fail.